think the word marriage can also mean betrothal, and I think it gets mixed up within the translation going from Arabic to English. But we have Brother Aladdin here. Actually, Aaron, he would be the perfect person to talk to on all the topics that you've spoken about since you came here, because he is fantastic. Walaikum salam, brother.
Ya akhi, I am the least among you in knowledge. First of all, Brother Khalil, Assalamu alaikum to you, to Brother Isa, to the other brother named Brother, and your guest. I would like to know what is the background of your guest. Is a Christian, Jewish, atheist?
He was talking about vulvas.
He's a Christian. He brought up the
okay, Brother Isa.
First thing that
I've been listening to you. He's talking about Farja. He's talking about Hafs Warsh, Hafs version. Then I have I've been listening to all this. Now, first of all,
so Aladdin, brother, he was talking about tutu. Okay, so we need to clear this up, inshallah.
We need to clean house, right? Am I coming clear, inshallah?
I'm Christian, just so you know, because you were asking for the background.
Am I coming clear, ya akhi, inshallah? Because I want to say something.
Yeah, we can hear you, brother.
Okay. First of all, to the guest, with all due respect to you, before you speak about Islam, especially the Holy Quran, you should have at least some knowledge about the Arabic language. Then after that, speak about the Holy Quran, because the Holy Quran been revealed in Arabic. So you need to be a little bit expert in Arabic to understand the meaning of the words in the Arabic language, because the word in the Arabic language has more than one meaning, and the meaning depends upon the context. And you were very smart when you said a while ago that you have Warsh version, but you don't have Hafs version. Let me correct you. I challenge each and every person in this universe. I never challenge, but I'll do that here, to give me any copy of the Holy Quran which says Hafs version or Warsh version. There is nothing whatsoever says version. It's a narration and recitation. So next time, please don't play with the words and say version, because if you say a version, that means they are different from one another, and they are different copies, and we have more than one Quran. Therefore, Quran is corrupted, which is not true. So this is first correction for you. Don't say version about Hafs or Warsh, or otherwise.
We're not Christians over here.
So otherwise, I would like you to present me any Islamic sources, anyone right now. Show me or doesn't say version about Hafs and Warsh. Do you have any sources, please? To the guest.
The version. So version. I don't mean it to say that your Qurans are different necessarily. There's minor differences. But I mean, version just means different. I mean, it doesn't necessarily.
No. So please allow me once again to correct you, please. You see, English is your mother tongue. English is my third language. See, it's not my first language. So I'm supposed to learn English from you. So but allow me here, please, with all due respect, to correct you and give you the definition for version and translation according to your Oxford Dictionary, Webster Dictionary, English Dictionary, your mother tongue language. When you say a translation, if you translate a book from a language to another language without no add or delete or change in the translation, you get yourself 100% translation, and you call it as a translation. But if you translate a book from a language to another language, then you add, delete, or change in the translation, you get yourself a new version. That's why you, as a Christian, you have the Catholic version of the Bible, Protestant version of the Bible, Orthodox version of the Bible, etc., etc., etc. You have the term version at the end because they are different from one another. See? So therefore, this is the difference between version and translation. For us as a Muslim, we don't have anything called as a version. We know that the Holy Quran be revealed to Prophet Muhammad على الأحرف السبعة, which means the 7 different modes and the 10 different recitations. And Prophet Muhammad recited the Holy Quran in all those modes, and we believe that they are all divine words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So therefore, we don't have version. It is one original Quran in Arabic. That's number one correction for you. Let me finish,
So,
please.
okay, yeah.
Number 2, you came here and you asked, you played the Shimonian game, and you brought the word farj. Let me tell you something. Once again, in the Arabic language, the word has more than one meaning, and the meaning depends upon the context. So when you read the context, you know the meaning of the word. The word farj was mentioned in the Holy Quran twice, but furujuhum in a plural was mentioned twice also. And I'll give you the sources from the Holy Quran, so you may look it up. Then read the context and understand the meaning of the word, because it has more than one meaning. When you read in Surah Al-Mu'minun, verse 5, Allah said, وَالَّذِينَ هُمْ لِفُرُوجِهِمْ حَافِظُونَ. That's a plural of farj. فُرُوجِهِمْ, chastity. They guarded their chastity. If you come to Surah An-Nur, verse 30, Allah is here, قُلْ لِلْمُؤْمِنِينَ, up to the end, يَحْفَظُوا فُرُوجَهُمْ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala here is talking about Muslims, male and female, both sides, to guard their chastity. You read again in Surah Al-Ahzab, verse 35, and Surah Al-Ma'arij, verse 29, وَالَّذِينَ هُمْ لِفُرُوجِهِمْ حَافِظُونَ, those who guarded their chastity. Now, literally the word farj in the Arabic language, I'm willing to go with you now to any Arabic dictionary that you choose, means shaq. Shaq, it's like a crack or a hole. When you say there is a crack in the wall, you say there is farj fil ha'it, which means a crack in the wall. Now, the other meaning is, as you said, private parts. Now, why did Allah spoke about the private part of Virgin Mary? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala spoke about the private part of Virgin Mary in the Holy Quran twice. And he spoke about it in a positive way, in a good manners, highly manners way, not in a negative way. Why is that? You can read this in Surah Al-Anbiya, which you brought a while ago, and I'll come to it. You said it's a contradiction. Surah Al-Anbiya, verse 91, it says, you said a while ago, fiha. But when it comes to Tahrim, it says fihi. So that's grammatically wrong. No. How can you accuse the source of the grammars in a grammar's error? Grammars actually came from the Holy Quran. So how you accuse the Holy Quran of grammatical error where the source of the grammars is the Holy Quran? They didn't tell you about that. Now let's go back. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala spoke about the private part of Virgin Mary twice. Surah Al-Anbiya, chapter 91, Surah Al-Tahrim, chapter 12. Al-Anbiya, Allah says, وَالَّتِي أَحْصَنَتْ فَرْجَهَا فَنَفَخْنَا فِيهَا مِنْ رُوحِنَا. Surah Al-Tahrim, verse 12, وَمَرْيَمْ ابْنَةَ عِمْرَانَ الَّتِي أَحْصَنَتْ فَرْجَهَا فَنَفَخْنَا فِيهِ مِنْ رُوحِنَا. So therefore, Allah spoke in both verses about the private part of Virgin Mary in a good manners, highly. Why did he say that she guarded her private part? Because she was accused by the Israelite, by the Jew, of committing an adultery and having a bastard child that she names as Isa or Jesus. And you can't find this nowadays until now in the Talmud of the Jewish. So when Allah used the word here, private part, it's to protect Virgin Mary, not to accuse her or to insult her. With all due respect to you as a Christian, when you use the same term in the Bible, you used it in a very, very, very negative way. So when you come to us as a Muslim and you start talking about this issue, you think of it the same way that you think about it biblically. And I'll give you the source in the Bible. If you go to the Bible, Ezekiel chapter 16, verse 25, you know what does it say? وَفَرَّجَتْ رِجْلَيْكِ لِكُلِّ عَابِرٍ. You know what's the meaning of farrajat? It comes from farj. That means a woman who commits an adultery, she spread up her legs and she opened widely her private part to each and every person passing by. So this is the term farj for you in the Bible. We read also again in 2 Kings chapter 19, verse 3. It says farj al-raham. It talks about the womb and the private part, but in a negative way. So your understanding about the private part is negative, not positive. If you read Song of Solomon, with all the respect to you, it talks generally about all private part of woman from A to Z. But you never have a problem with that. No, 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 no. But when it comes to Quran, we have a problem. Now, the word Farj, when Allah spoke about Farj Mary, he said that he blew his spirit into Virgin Mary. And as the brother told you, I think his name's the brother, he told you what does it mean. Shaq al-thawb. That's what the scholar says. But you want to impose on us that it means that her private part, even though, let's say, for the sake of the argument, he blowed his spirit in her private part. You have a problem with God blowing his spirit in human being or in Virgin Mary from her private part, but you have no problem with your God coming out of this private part as a baby Jesus. He grew up inside the womb and he came up out of her private part. Can you imagine God coming out of a private part of a woman? This is okay for you. This is normal. But it's awful that he blew out into Virgin Mary private part. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created our father Adam and he blew into him his spirit. So he blew his spirit into Virgin Mary like he blew his spirit in our father Adam. We see nothing wrong with that. That's what Allah said, and he used it in a proper way, not in a negative way. Unlike in your Bible, it was mentioned totally in a negative way, not in a proper way. And I quote you some verses. So this is just part of the answer for your question. So please, next time when you have misconception about Islam, study the Arabic language, get the right sources. Don't bring me Shimonian, whatever you call, and throw it into us, thinking that we have no knowledge about this.
Don't come over here making them claims, bro. You know what I'm saying? My big brother Aladdin. Look, okay, wait. So the brother Aladdin, he normally has connection issues, but for you today, he's hanging off of a cell tower. He's literally on the phone right now talking to your ass. I'm not gonna have no connection problems today. I'm about to get his ass.
I'm sorry.
Brother Isa, I have a simple question. No, I have a question for the guest. Which is worse?
Wait, Aladdin,
with all
before
due
you ask the
respect.
question, brother, are you on a cell tower right now?
Yeah. It's my lucky day. It's my lucky day. That is my lucky day. Alhamdulillah.
The
question for the guest.
Can I respond real quick?
He said he had a question.
With the blowing of the soul into Mary. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's not Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that
it's
did
Jibril alayhi salam. Yeah, it's Jibril. I said for the sake. I said, for the sake of the argument, suppose. So he has an issue with Allah doing that, but he has no issue with his God coming out of her private part. You understand? The connection here. I said for the sake of the conversation. It's Jibril alayhi salam. We know that, alhamdulillah, rabbil alameen. And you, brother, you are that.
We didn't catch that. I heard version, but he was talking to Khalil, and I was gonna say something, and then I got sidetracked. But yeah, we ain't had no version, bro.
Don't be coming over here with no versions.
Yeah, I have a question. Yeah, go on.
Wait, guys, hang on. Okay, so Aladdin, you said a lot, so at least let's give the brother a chance, inshallah, to, I guess,
shoot back.
I guess,
back.
Let him fire back. Let him fire back,
okay.
and then inshallah you can ask him your question or something.
Inshallah.
I'm sorry. I'm just still cracking up on brother Aladdin when he said the one of the verse in the Bible when he said she had her legs spread for everybody.
Yeah, everybody walking.
Yeah, wallah, the verse says that. The verse says that. Wallah, I'm not in Arabic language. وَفَرَّجَتْ رِجْلَيْكِ لِكُلِّ عَابِرٍ. If you read in Ezekiel chapter 6. Yes. What is the meaning of لِكُلِّ عَابِرٍ? That's mean everyone pass by. Just have some good time. Wallah, it's not me, it's the verse. Astaghfirullah al-Azim ya Rab. Ezekiel chapter 16, verse 25. Look it up for yourself. It's not, I'm not making up this.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks. Yeah. So first off, I never said that the verse was problematic. As far as like speaking about the the private part. I never
Wait.
said
So
it was,
were you trying to find a grammatical error? Is that what you were trying to do?
no.
No. He was simply just saying this is normally an argument in response to others saying that the Bible has nasty things in it, right? He was saying that this is kind of like a response argument to that.
Okay.
But
Brother
and
Isa,
also,
I forgot to answer one misconception. I'm sorry. Please allow me. I'm sorry. When you
So
said that there is a
hang on, brother,
contradiction,
because you can go to that. Let him just say
okay,
what he's gonna say, and
okay,
then inshallah.
okay. You're the boss
and I
here. Yes, sir.
Yes, Khalil and I.
no, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no. Also, wanted to also speak about whether I know the word could be translated as opening or other things, but it did seem to me that it was actually speaking about the private part. So I just kind of wanted to speak about that. But when Aladdin was talking about the فَنَفَخْنَا فِيهِ versus فَنَفَخْنَا فِيهَا, it seems to me there was really no reconciliation except for who are you to say this is grammatically wrong when the grammar comes from the Quran. And as somebody, you made an assumption that I or it seems to me you implied that I'm somebody that is not studying Arabic, but that actually is what I'm doing. And I'm learning Arabic because I want to accurately represent what Islam teaches, and I know that a lot of your sources are in Arabic. And so I am learning Arabic, and I'm at a very basic or a beginner level at the moment, but I do understand that normally the masculine and feminine nouns and verbs and things of that nature are all matched. And so the Quran, even if you do have grammatical structures coming from the Quran, it seems to me that the grammatical structure would be consistent. And so one of the consistent things that you do find is that normally you are matching the feminine with feminine, masculine with masculine. And I do understand that the body parts of people are all considered masculine. And so just like, again, from my basic level of understanding Arabic, it seems to me that there was either a grammatical error or a grammatical inconsistency, or the fihi was actually speaking to the organ, and that's why it's in the masculine. So that's kind of where my argument was when it comes to that whole ordeal.
Okay, can I answer him now?
Real quick, if you want to talk about like the version thing, I know it doesn't like sound good, but if I spell my name Aaron, Aaron, as you can see, but there's some people that spell Aaron as Aron. Now, I mean, is that considered another version of spelling the word Aaron? I would say yes, even though it's a minor one-letter difference, it's still another way to spell my name. And likewise, you find minor differences in the different recitations of the Quran, and so it's not necessarily wrong to say Warsh version versus Hafs version. It doesn't imply that they're different, like they mean different things. It just implies that there may be different wording used, or you may say Malik instead of Malik, and that's okay. I mean, I don't really see much of an issue with that. And yeah, that's it I got for now. Thanks.
Brother Isa, can I say something here, please? Or brothers want to say something? Okay. First of all, to the guest, his name Aaron. I'm sorry, I cannot see the names. It's on my cell phone. Once again, I am asking you, can you please show me any Islamic source that says version about Hafs and Warsh? I'll make it easy on you. You can never find. So with all due respect, you are trying to impose your own misrepresenting of the Holy Quran on us. You are trying to impose your own interpretation of the Holy Quran on Muslim, which is not accepted by anybody. Now, if you have the source, please present it to me, and I'll look into it right now, me and you, and we'll read it together. But I'm telling you, there is nothing. I give you definition for the word version and translation. Okay. Now we brought Maliki and Maliki. Maliki, that's Hafs. Maliki, that's Warsh. I'm aware of that. And I told you a while ago, we believe that both of them are the divine words of Allah. And the Holy Quran be revealed to Prophet Muhammad al-ahruf al-sab'a, which means the 7 different modes and different 10 recitation. See, so therefore we accept all those as the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the Prophet Muhammad recited the Holy Quran in all those different modes. And by the way, if it's a different version, and anyway, Prophet Muhammad, during the time Prophet Muhammad, they try to accuse him of everything. They said he's sha'ar, poet, sahir, magician, crazy man, mad, false prophet, liar, etc., just to prove that he's a false prophet. So if those different modes were different version of the Holy Quran as you claim, the enemy of Islam would have used such issue against Prophet Muhammad the best time during his time to show him that your book is corrupted, it is not a preserved. But no one used that against Prophet Muhammad, because all of them, enemy of Islam, during the time Prophet Muhammad knows that the Holy Quran being revealed in different 7 modes, and Prophet Muhammad recited the Holy Quran all those modes. That's for you. Number 2, which I wanted to answer a while ago, but I forgot. We brought it up again. You said fihi and fiha. Surah Al-Anbiya, verse 91. والتي أحصنت فرجها فنفخنا فيها. Why it says فيها here? Now, فيها grammatically, the last 2 letters ha refer to Virgin Mary, who guarded her chastity. والتي أحصنت. So that's referred to Virgin Mary, not to the private part. So therefore, it says فيها. So I'm telling you, grammatically, if you come to Surah At-Tahrim, verse 12, ومريم ابنة عمران التي أحصنت فرجها فنفخنا فيه. فيه here refer to her private part. It doesn't refer to Virgin Mary. So therefore, grammatically, when he spoke about Virgin Mary, it is ha. When he spoke about the private part, it's he. You understand? So it's not a grammatical error as they told you. So please, I'm glad that you said you are learning Arabic now. You start basics Arabic. I wish you good luck. And if you needed any help in the Arabic language, you may come here, inshallah, to this live stream. And we are more than happy, inshallah, and delighted to answer you. Have no problem with that whatsoever. Jazakumullah khair, barakallah fik. I have one more question, Brother Isa and Khalil. The brother with the name brother